guys, welcome back to Marley Makeup. In this video we are going to do a nude makeup look, which is part of our trends. Now we've seen this trend come in and out through all our seasons, and basically it has a few little tweaks and changes on it when it goes from spring to summer or winter and autumn. But with this makeup look, what I really love about it is that it embraces natural skin. You really want to see your skin come through. You want to see your texture of your skin. You want to see freckles come through. So with that, I've already done my foundation. I've done my YSL Lid Teint Touche Eclat. This is BD30. Beautiful foundation. I use it in my kit as well for shoots. What I love about this foundation is that it really just makes my skin look flawless, makes my skin look really hydrated and healthy. But this foundation is not going to give you full cover, which is not what we need. We don't need to do full cover for this. So for the areas where I do need more cover, which is my pigmentation, under the eyes, a touch on the chin as well, I've got some pigmentation there. I've used my INGLOT under eye concealer in 97. Now this concealer, as I've mentioned before, is really great, really moisturizing. It just melts into your skin, doesn't sit on top of the skin. But this will give me more cover where I need it. So on that note, if you do have bad skin, if you do have a breakout, if you do have pigmentation, try not to cover your complete face with a full coverage foundation. Rather use a medium cover foundation that's going to make your skin look healthy, and use a concealer to cover where you need it. So just to set all of this, by no means do I want to make my makeup look matte, but just to set it, I've used my SENSAI loose powder in translucent. And this powder is also great because it's really sheer. I literally just did a quick dusting of it over my face. I can get a bit more of a matte finish by applying more of it, but I don't want to. But the great thing about this powder is that it does help to keep your skin hydrated. So it's going to help us with our natural, hydrated, beautiful, healthy skin look. And then for my eye primer, I've used my SENSAI eyelid base, which, as you guys know, I've been loving this. And what I love about this primer, especially for this look, is that it doesn't have an opaque finish. We don't want to have a full cover on our eyes. We want to see our skin come through. So if you have a look now, my skin looks a little bit evened out, but you can still see skin coming through. It still looks like me, you know, it looks like I've just got a nice eye cream on. So let's move on to our next step. Our next step I'm going to do is my eyebrows. Now, I haven't used this one before. It's a new brand that's come to South Africa. It's called $1 Billion Brows. And this one is called the Universal Brow Pencil, which I think is quite interesting that they're basically saying everybody can use it. So I'm just going to use a little brush at the back to brush through my eyebrows. I don't know if you guys can notice, but my eyebrows are a bit fuller. I've got a bit more hair in my eyebrows. I've been testing this product. It's called MD LASHFACTOR Eyelash Conditioner, and it comes with a little brush in it like that, and you brush it on your eyebrows once a day. You're supposed to use it on your eyelashes, so I did use it on my eyelashes, but my eyelashes actually got too long that when I applied mascara, it just touched everywhere, so I stopped using it on my eyelashes. But on my eyebrows, it's really worked, and it's made them a bit longer, which I really need. I don't have the best eyebrows. So with this look, we don't want to have a drawn in eyebrow. We want things to be natural, and I love this. I love that, you know, we're embracing more natural. You can see it's got quite a it's got a warm tone to it, so I don't know if it is really universal. It'll be great for brunettes. I wouldn't recommend this for a blonde, but it's a lovely pencil. It goes on quite easy. I'm going to use the brush at the back and just brush through my brows, just to blend that color in. Then to just set my eyebrows, instead of my usual brow gel that's got a color to it, I'm going to use a clear brow gel. You can see this brush is from CATRICE. You can see it's got a longer end here, which is actually for your lashes. So we're going to use the shorter side. And I'm just going to brush through my brows and just give them shape. What inspired me to create this video for you guys is this new range from Essence, which is called I Love Nude. Beautiful color eyeshadows. These are such rare colors to find as well. It's not easy to find like a beautiful taupe color like this and just a beautiful like a brulee color. So I was very excited to see when a very affordable drugstore brand brought out these beautiful eyeshadow colors. Now, we're going to use these eyeshadows to create our makeup look. This is the lighter color, it's called Cake Pop. Usually what I would do with this color, we would take this color, we would apply it all over the eyelid up to the brow bone. But I'm not going to do that today because I want to use my skin. I want to see skin come through. So we're going to use a nice blending brush. This is INGLOT 6XSS, and this is number 3 Creme Brulee eyeshadow. And we're just going to apply this from the base of the lashes and just up into the crease, and we want to leave the brow area bare. That brush is a bit big for the bottom, so I'm just going to use my 217 from MAC, and I'm just going to apply this on the bottom as well. The next color that I want to use is this one. It's called Sweet Like Chocolate. It's just, oh, it's almost got like a bronzy tint to it. And we're going to apply this in the crease. It's so beautiful, isn't it? Come with my 217 again, just to do the bottom, all over at the bottom. The reason I'm using my 217 and not a smaller brush is because I do want it to be quite smudgy and I want it to be quite a wider area. You know, we don't have to focus it right up against the lashes. Then my next color I'm going to use, this is called my favorite tauping. So it's just a beautiful taupe color. I'm going to use my 217 for this because I need to focus on a smaller area. And I'm going to apply this just on this outer corner here. And again all the way on the bottom. You can see I've done it quite thick on the bottom. And now what I want to do is I do just want to take this into the crease a touch, but I don't want to go as high as I did with that. So I'm just taking this brush and I'm angling it in like this so that it doesn't go all over the place. And just on these outer corners, I just want to extend it. Give me a little bit more of a cat eye shape. And just for a bit more of that 70s feel, I'm just taking this darker eyeshadow. You can see I'm softly blending it just into this outer corner of my brow. And then I just want to come in with my concealer brush. It's got a little bit of concealer on it and just soften that line a little. Then the next thing I want to do is I want to do just a white liner on the inside. I never ever like to use a stark white liner. So this one that I've got is from Revlon. It's called Carbon Cleopatra. So it's one of those duo pencils, but basically I'm going to use this one and just go underneath and just go into this waterline. You can see it's not a stark white, it's a bit of an off-white, which I much prefer. And then what I like to do is just take my finger and I just like to blend that line a little so it's not too hard as well. And then next up is mascara. I'm just going to quickly curl my top lashes. Now for mascara, we want our eyelashes to look natural. We want them to look full. We want them to really look spread out. So I'm going to use two mascaras for that. This one is my mascara from Stila. It's called Major Lash Mascara. And it's just a lovely small brush. It really does help to spread the eyelashes. So I'm going to do the bottom lashes first. I want to get right into the roots. Right into this inner corner. And then for my second mascara, I'm going to use my mascara from Lancome. This is the Hypnose Volume Apporter. So it's basically a Hypnose mascara, but it's got a new brush, which is just beautiful. You can see it's gorgeous. So I'm going to go over with that and just make sure I get my lashes spread out more, just for that full, soft, flirty lash. The reason I'm not using my Lancome mascara on my bottom lashes is I find that my bottom lashes touch my under eye area, and when I use my Lancome mascara it actually transfers. Yeah, and then it leaves like a dark line under my eye, which is not great. But on my top lashes it's been fine. So the key for me with this eye makeup look is that we've got the lighter color on the ball of the eye. So on the lid of the eye there, we keep that light. We leave our eyebrow bare. We don't put any eyeshadow there. Then we use like a warm coppery orangey color and we can apply that just in the crease over here, obviously also at the bottom. And then we use our darker color, which you can use a dark brown. I use this taupe color, and I apply that on the bottom quite thick and smudgy, and then we do it into the crease, but just defined into the crease, and we extend it to the eyebrow bone a little bit. Now for the rest of the face, what we have been seeing is that it's not heavily contoured anymore. I don't know if you guys have been following the trends at all the catwalks, but in Australia at the moment at the fashion show they had shown that contouring, they're not using dark colors to contour anymore, they're using light to contour with, which is a beautiful concept where you rather use your highlighter and a lot less of your darker contour. So I'm going to not do exactly that because I'm not going to do a highlighter for this look today, but I want to make sure my contour looks natural. And I'm actually going to try using this eyeshadow, which is the taupe one, and I'm using this blush brush from Bobbi Brown, and I've just got a little bit of that on there. I haven't tried this before, so let's see what that color looks like. But I just want to softly blend that into, it's actually great. You can see it's got a bit of a gray tinge, so it makes it look more like a natural contour and not like a bronze. You know, we're mimicking a shadow. We're mimicking the natural shadow color that our skin would have. I really like that. And then we're going to do a little bit of that, and you can see I've got the smallest amount on there, and you can see how effective that is. And just the tiniest bit of that just under here. Now when you use these darker or these grayer colors, these more taupey colors, you really have to just use the smallest amount. Now as I turn like this, you can see that this foundation does make my skin look hydrated and glowy, and how this highlights on my cheek here, which is just a natural highlight, I haven't added anything extra there, is making my cheek look more contoured with this really soft light blend of a shadow on there. That's what you want to achieve with contouring. You want it to be natural. You want it to look like it's a natural shadow falling on your face. Now for blush, I'm just going to use this peachy color. It's called Baby Doll, also from Essence. Using that same brush, I've just dusted off all that powder that was on there. And for this as well, I want to have a small amount. So I'm just going to do that, shake off the excess, and I'm just going to blot it on a soft touch like that, and on this side. But again, super natural, barely anything on there. My skin just looks like my skin. I look healthy, I look groomed. Then in this Essence range, we're going to do our lips as well. They've got these two beautiful lip glosses, which I'm not going to use in this video. And then they've also got a beautiful nude, like a peachy pink lipstick. And the one that we're going to use is this one, which I know it looks really dark. It is beautiful. I've actually never seen a lipstick like this before. One that comes close to it is, I think it's called Twig from MAC, which has also got like this plummy color to it. But Twig is a bit lighter than this. You can see there's a bit of a plum color to it, and it's just really beautiful and natural. I'm in love with this lipstick. Now I don't want my lips to be too defined. I don't want to have too much of this lipstick on, so I'm just going to use my ring finger and just blot these lips a bit. And that's it, beautiful natural looking lips. Guys, I hope this video has inspired you to embrace a bit more of a natural makeup look. Steering away from those hard contoured lines and those dark eyeshadows, and really just embracing what you already have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon.